In our last episode, we were exploring the iconic Nordkapp, but now it's time to finally head south and head into Finland. And that is the plan for our day. So let's go, Sean.
All right, Em, let's go. It's one road in and one road out to the Nordkapp, so we're going back the same way we came in yesterday, but that's great because these are fantastic roads. A lot of the time the focus is on the actual Nordkapp and the globe, but the ride in, the last hour and a half to get there is absolutely fantastic. It's such a beautiful coastal road and we're surrounded by reindeers, which is a bonus. So we're going to ride this all the way back, aren't we, Em?
Yeah, we are, and I actually think, Sean, bold statement here, but I think this is one of the best roads we've ever been on.
You think? Yeah, I'd agree with you. Scenery wise, it's unbeatable. There are a few curves in there as well. Turns. Yeah, there's a few curves and twists in it, but it's an amazing coast. It's a Nordic coastal road and it's fantastic.
Actually, when we were riding the other day, we saw a few little seals popping up in the water just here, didn't we, Sean?
We did. I wasn't sure if it was an otter at first, like a sea otter, but then there was a bigger one next to it, which was huge, which was, it must have been a sea lion. We also saw a dolphin back then before, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like the whole area is just full of life.
Amazing wildlife.
It is, yeah. I still have to stop, like, every time we see a reindeer. It's amazing. I never get bored of them.
They are, I think, one of the most beautiful animals. They're majestic.
They sure are, aren't they? I have once seen a stag in Scotland. Was also quite spectacular as well. I think we need to go to Scotland at some point.
Oh, do I hear heading west? Did we hear it here first?
Heading west. The home tour. Oh, there's a waterfall at 2 o'clock there. I don't think we saw that one on the way in.
Oh wow, that's a lovely one.
It is. We're about to go on a new road, Em. This is the road that we turned off yesterday, or last night I think it was. So from here on it's all new, and we're heading in the direction of Finland on the E6, heading south.
Well, until next time, Nordkapp, it's been fun.
It has been.
We have been awake now since 4 AM and it is, what time, Sean?
Just coming 6:30.
And I'm starting to get really tired and a bit exhausted, so I'm thinking we need to devise a plan.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm getting pretty tired myself, actually. I guess we'll probably stop for fuel in a bit and drink water, so we can have a look at the app or something there and see if there's what's available. See if there's any more of those huts available, because they've been really good so far.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect idea. And then maybe when we stop for fuel, we can also pick up some groceries, and then we go to cook at a cabin. Would be the ideal evening.
Yeah, they usually have a little kitchen, don't they? Which would be nice.
Oh my goodness, that's stunning.
The colours.
Wow. They're just everywhere now, aren't they?
They're like, if they're not there, like, where are the reindeer gone?
This national park we're in northern Norway is fantastic.
It is, isn't it?
I'm not too sure of the name of it, but I do know that the fjord that we're riding against, it is the Norwegian Sea.
Ah, yeah. I think it said that on the sat-nav, yeah, Norwegian Sea. Or is it too big to be a fjord, or not sure?
Is it just a coast? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could just be a coastal inlet, I think.
I've lost count of the amount of reindeers we've seen. It must be in the hundreds.
It must be pushing 1,000 in like 2 days, because every time we see them, they're in like a herd of like 10 or 20.
This is my favourite time of day to ride. It's stunning.
Yeah, when the sun just sets, it's still warmish, and it seems like the wildlife is all around you.
Look at that.
Look at all the boulders just lying there, and I wonder how they get there.
Yeah.
If anybody knows, write in the comments, let us know.
Yeah, because it's been intriguing us for 200 kilometres.
Yeah, like giants, marbles, something like that.
I cannot get over Norway. Like, I cannot get over how much the scenery changed and how it's just always stunning every single time.
Yeah, it's very dramatic as well. Considering it doesn't have like the gigantic peaks and mountains like, say, Switzerland does. everything we see is very dramatic.
And it's that feeling of being in the complete wilderness. It's that feeling of not having anything around you other than nature. I can't get over it.
It's so vast.
What an incredible road, and what an amazing national park. I've never heard of until today.
No, I never heard of it either. I think all these northern places are not very well known of. They're spectacular.
It's a bit bumpy.
It's a bit, isn't it? It's worth it for the view. It's a typical tour Friday night. We've basically ridden till we've had enough. We're both pretty tired as we only had 4 hours sleep last night. So it's 7 o'clock now. Em's gone into the supermarket there to go and get some food that we can cook up when we get back to the hut tonight. And my sole job while I'm here is to watch over the bike, which is a given, and to open this rack pack here, which is where we will be keeping our food. So as soon as Em's out of the supermarket, we'll put the food in the rack pack and we will ride straight to the little hotel or the hut tonight. That was a great shop you got there, Em. It looks like we are fully stocked up for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I had a great selection in there, so I got us some yummy food for the next few days, and I was really hungry, which is like the #1 thing you shouldn't do when you go shopping.
That's true. I think you filled up our bag, so hopefully we'll eat a big chunk of it tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll have a bit more space left in that bag when we leave tomorrow.
Well, that's Norwegian supermarket anyway, so...
Oh yeah, you've got comfortable with the supermarkets now. You know what products you can get.
Yeah, now I'm going to switch to Finnish supermarkets.
Oh yeah, tomorrow it'll be a Finnish all the way down. When's the next turn in Em? You're giving directions, aren't you, on the phone now?
It does say here 10 kilometers, so we should be there in the next like 5 minutes.
All right, awesome. I think we've arrived. Looks lovely.
It really does. I wonder which cabin we've got.
I'm not sure. What was this? €45 for a cabin?
Yeah, it was.
That's a good price, that, isn't it?
Can you see reception anywhere?
Guessing this is reception. It's got a bar and everything.
There's a sign on the door there. Alright, I'll go and see if I can get us a room key.
So here's what €45 gets you for a hut in Norway. This is a classic Norwegian hut. They're really compact, but they're awesome. It's got everything you need. Who lives in a house like this? Hello, though.
It's so cute.
Isn't it? It smells a bit like a pet shop.
It does. The wood has definitely got like
It's nice
that smell.
though. I think it's like the sawdust smell that you get from the pine.
But hey, it's better than a wet tent in the morning.
It is, isn't it? Look at that, the fridge. An Electrolux fridge from the 60s. That's awesome.
I'm so hungry. Let's get dinner on.
Fair enough. That's it. That's the room tour gone. There is a communal kitchen here, but I think someone's been cooking fish in there and it's put us right off. It's pretty stinky in there, so we've got out our own cooking equipment and Em's got straight to work there. What are we having for dinner tonight, Em?
We are having mushrooms, potatoes in a in a plant-based sauce, which is like a soy sauce, and then we're also going to do some burgers as well.
And you're steaming your face at the same time.
I am getting the warmth.
The mushroom saute.
It's a camping facial. Okay, we're going to finish tonight with a little story time of what has just very embarrassingly happened to me. So Sean and I were having dinner outside. It was really nice. We were chilling, and in the corner of the campsite we saw like some people coming out in bathrobes from like a little cabin in the corner, and I was like, oh, I think I read online that there's a sauna. Maybe we'll go check it out later. So sun goes down, it's quite dark. We come into the cabin and we're cleaning up and packing up, resetting for tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm going to go check out the sauna, see if it's worth going to. So I walk all the way over to the cabin. It must be like, I don't know, 150 meters, 200 meters away. I walk all the way over to the cabin in the corner and it's pitch black. It's kind of like, it's got that creepy thriller vibe to it. So I'm like very aware of myself. So I like creep over to the door to see if anyone's in it. It's completely pitch black in there, so I like really slowly open the door and I walk in and I'm like looking around for the light switch, and I flick the light switch on and it's lovely in there, like a real sauna vibe. And I walk in a little bit further and the lights must have been on a timer. So I go to turn around to flick the light switch back on, and as I flick the light switch back on, I realise that there are 3 elderly Russian guys sat completely naked in the sauna that I have just walked into and flicked the light switch on. I jumped out of my skin. I was so embarrassed. I bolted like lightning. I bolted out of there. I ran straight down the camping site, all the way to the cabin, flung the cabin door open, ran in and was like, Sean, he's panicking. He's like, you okay? What's happened? And I'm like, oh no, I think I can't believe what's just happened. Oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed. So now I'm hiding in my cabin from our neighbours that I now have ruined their sauna experience and seen them naked. Oh, it freaked me out though. It was just like one of those moments from a movie. Anyway, it is about 11 o'clock at night. We have been up since 4 a.m. And we are exhausted, super tired, and probably a little bit out of it, to be honest. It's been the most hectic 24 hours I think I've had in a long time. So we're gonna get undressed and get ready for bed, and then have a wonderful day tomorrow as we finally make it into Finland. So join us in the next episode where we explore Finland.